everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm Gina and you're watching Makeup Maniac 777. Today we're going to do a comparison and we're going to compare two products, and the two products which I'm going to compare are the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Stay Fresh Foundation and the Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless Fit Me Foundation. In my opinion, these two products are really different, but since you guys asked me to do a comparison between the two, your wish is my command, and here I am filming this video and comparing these two foundations. Let's talk about the price point. The L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Stay Fresh Foundation retails for 1325 rupees, whereas the Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless Fit Me Foundation is the retails for 525 rupees. So the L'Oreal one is 2.5 times the price of the Maybelline one. These two foundations claim to be really matte, and that is the only thing which I believe is common in between the two foundations. Packaging wise, L'Oreal wins hands down. It comes with a nozzle. You can regulate the product when you take it out, and it's not unhygienic, whereas it's a very sorry state of affair with the Maybelline one. The foundation is all over the neck, all over the cap. It's just very dirty, but considering the price, I don't really mind it because it's 500 rupees. I don't think that you can ask for more because it's a very good foundation. The Matte Plus Poreless Fit Me foundation from Maybelline needs to be poured out, and I clearly poured out quite a lot of it, and it has a very running consistency. I'm applying it all over my face. It has a peachy yellowy undertone to it and is best applied with a beauty sponge. You can also use your fingers, but I think that the sponge gives it a very nice finish. Because of the warm undertone, it looks very skin-like. At least for me, because I have very warm undertones, and it looks really nice. Actually, it's more yellow based and it is buildable. The second layer will give me a lot more coverage than the first layer did give me, but it still does not cover very deep blemishes, so keep that in mind. It still looks very skin-like and gives a little bit of sheen to the skin, which is nice, and the color is absolutely a-okay for me personally. As you can see, it did not cover that one blemish that I have. The L'Oreal foundation, on the other hand, is quite thick. The amount which I've taken out is just appropriate for half of my face, and I've applied it all over my face. This one sets really fast, so you need to work with it very quickly. This is best applied with a buffing or a stippling brush. Only then it gives a nice coverage. It's not good to apply it with the fingers or with the sponge. I think a stippling brush does the job best. And this is what the difference looks like. As you can see that the L'Oreal one does not give me a glow, but it does give me a lot of more coverage as compared to the Maybelline one. The L'Oreal one sits on the pores. It gives a white cast to my skin, but yet gives a lot more coverage. The Maybelline one does not give enough coverage but looks very natural and does not give a white cast to the skin. The Maybelline one also blends really well near the hairline, whereas the L'Oreal one does not blend easily near the hairline. The L'Oreal one sits on the pores and the Maybelline one does not, going by the name, as it's a Matte Plus Poreless Fit Me foundation. Talking about the shade ranges, L'Oreal comes in 11 different shades and Maybelline comes in 6 shades, but the L'Oreal ones are leaning more towards pinker undertones, as well as the Maybelline ones are a lot more peachy yellowy in terms of undertones. So if you have warmer undertones, I would definitely suggest the Maybelline one because it's more yellow as compared to the L'Oreal one, which leans towards pink neutral colors. The deeper colors are a little more olive, but the lighter colors are definitely not. The L'Oreal one oxidizes like a, trust me, it oxidizes like, and the Maybelline one does not oxidize, so that's a good advantage. If you are buying the L'Oreal foundation, just try a shade lighter, try it in the counter, see if it changes color on you, because on a lot of people it does not change color, but on me it does, and a few of my friends it also does. So you have to see how it adheres to your skin tone, and if it oxidizes, by a shade lighter, because otherwise throughout the daytime, throughout the day, you will notice that the foundation is getting darker and darker. Back to the shade range, even though the L'Oreal has 11 shades, it adheres only to light to medium skin tones, and so does Maybelline. So I don't think there's much of a difference when it comes to color scheme, because even if Maybelline has 6 shades and L'Oreal has 11 shades, you will only find colors for light to medium skin tones and not for deeper skin tones, which I think is very, very biased, very wrong on the part of any cosmetic brand for that matter, because it's just being very biased towards people who are light skinned. I don't know, maybe I think foundation brands really think that Indians are trying to look lighter than what they are, probably, which is why they are not even bringing colors for deeper skin tones, which I think is absolutely wrong. The L'Oreal foundation definitely clings onto your pores, your dry patches and your lines and wrinkles, so I wouldn't suggest it for very mature skin, because it just clings on to the dry patches. I have a lot of pores over here, so I can really see the pores. So it's more of a full coverage foundation, it's more of a thicker foundation which looks like makeup. The Maybelline one does not sit on the pores. It is a matte plus poreless foundation, so it definitely helps in nullifying the appearance of the pores as compared to the L'Oreal one. And both of these foundations do not flash back, so you can wear them in parties. Both these foundations are very, very buildable. The Maybelline one will require more than one coat if you do not have very even skin. If you have very good skin, you can get away with one coat, but I think 2 coats are just right to give your skin a little bit of glam, whereas the L'Oreal one, just 1 coat of it would do if you do not have a lot of pigmentation on your skin. The L'Oreal one gives a lot more coverage than the Maybelline one, and it's more of a party foundation, it's more of a wedding foundation. It's great for bridal wear, I'd say, because it does not flash back, but it covers everything and it looks like foundation. So if you're looking for a more skin-like appearance, if you are like me and you like more of a natural look to your skin, I don't think the L'Oreal one will be the right foundation for you. The Maybelline one will be much better because it looks very much like skin. The Maybelline one also gives a more of glow to my skin as compared to the L'Oreal one. I haven't applied much highlighter. I'm naturally glowy skin, so the L'Oreal one still gives me a little bit of glow, but the Maybelline one definitely gives a much better glow, as you can see. The Fit Me foundation is definitely much better for beginners, for those who are just learning to apply makeup, because it's a much better product. It's in terms of application, because it's easier to apply. It's also pocket friendly as compared to the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one for me is a foundation which I will reach for only at night, only when I'm going to a party or a function where I want to be photographed really well and I want all my blemishes and everything to be covered up. The Maybelline one is definitely something which I reach for almost on an everyday basis, because when I go out during the day, it just looks really natural. Even in the unforgiving sunlight, it just looks really, really nice. Longevity wise, the L'Oreal one obviously wins hands down. It stays on for, I'd say, 6 to 8 hours depending on your skin type and on the kind of weather. The Maybelline one stays for 3 to 4 hours max, after which it fades out. And when it fades out, it doesn't fade out very unevenly. It's a very gradual, very nice kind of fading out, so it doesn't look like your makeup is crumbling off. It looks like your natural skin is just coming through, but it doesn't look very unflattering. The L'Oreal one, it's so blotchy and so patchy when it comes off. I can't even tell you guys how bad it looks when it comes off. It's just horrible when it comes off. It's just a patch over here and a patch over here and a patch over here. It's just so obvious that you were wearing makeup. So for me, the L'Oreal one is definitely a party wear foundation, and the Maybelline one is an everyday foundation. I prefer the Maybelline one over the L'Oreal one. That's just a personal preference, because I like more of a natural makeup. But girl, if you like your cake face makeup, the L'Oreal one will be your best buddy. Trust me on that. So with that, I call it a wrap for today. Do let me know if you want me to do any more such comparisons in the future. It's just really nice to see your support for me when you subscribe to my channel, and you just help me in my endeavor to grow as a YouTuber. So with that, I call it a wrap for today, and I'll see you very, very soon in my next video. Till then, take care and bye.